Okay, guys, we're going to talk about art history, Egyptian civilization. This is part two, and so I'm going to go through this really fast. Going to try to make this really easy for y'all this time. Uh, when you open up Google Classroom, there's going to be a worksheet, and if you look right here, it's going to just be a simple sheet where you're just going to list out four things. You're going to talk about you're just going to list the title, the artist, the date, and the medium. Okay, that's the only things you're going to have to list out and then submit that to Google Classroom, and then I'll grade that. And I'll give you points for it. Okay, but I just want to go over the slides with you, and we'll take a look at that and go through them together. Okay, guys. So let me bring that up real fast. Okay, so here, Egyptian 2. Now, remember last time we went through, you looked at the Sphinx and you looked at the Great Pyramids. Okay, and if you remember, when you looked at those, you had a guy that built those, Khafre, right? Well, that's this guy right here. Khafre built those, and here's a statue to his likeness. And this thing is made out of diorite. It's a sculpture. The date's 2500 BC. Artist is unknown, and it's just titled Khafre. Okay, if you'll see right here at the top, there's this little falcon thing, and this is one of the gods of Horus unfolding at the back of his head. Okay, so very neat. Just remember, sculpture, diorite, 2500 BC. We don't know who the artist is, and it's Khafre. And here we go. Here's the next one. Again, this is another sculpture, and again, portraiture is very important to the Egyptians. Okay, and so this title is Prince Rahotep and his wife Nefertret. The artist is unknown. The date is 2580 BC, and this is sculpture, painted limestone. Again, they're in a seated position, showing power. We have hieroglyphs in the background right here on their seats. All right, and it's it's them above everything else. Okay, godlike features, right? But trying to make them look like a portraiture of what they did look like. Okay, very important to the Egyptians. The next we're going to look at is seated scribe. Now this one's very interesting because a seated scribe, a scribe would not have been somebody that's very important, but in this instance, it was important to whoever created this, and so you have this portraiture of this guy, and it's very symmetrical. It's mobile. It's heavy. But they had this likeness of this guy. And so it's titled Seated Scribe. Again, don't know who the artist is. 2400 BC. Again, limestone. It's a sculpture, but they took very good care to see this, and it's big. It's all the way around it. It's a solid sculpture. The last one we're going to look at is Ty watching hippopotamus hunt, and this right here, this is on a wall. And Ty is this guy here, the guy standing up here. He's very stoic, and it's a hippopotamus hunt. And so there's hippopotamus down here in the water, and these guys are trying to kill it. All right, now this is like a funeral portrait. It's a relief. So it's painted limestone. So what they did was they carved this out in the limestone, and you'll see up here in the top, if you focus in or go into it real close, you'll see all these animals up in the very top. And but this is to commemorate Ty. Okay, and that's the guy standing up, and we know that because they're very stoic, the ones that have died in Egyptian art. Okay, so again, Ty watching a hippopotamus hunt. We don't know who the artist is. Date 2510 to 2460 BC on painted limestone. Again, go in and just list all these on the doc and submit that, guys, and that'll be your art history lesson for this week. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good one.